There is a TikTok that went viral of a man proposing. And as somebody who was just at a wedding this weekend, it was a big shindig. There was a fantastic proposal involved that led up to this wedding. Like, these two love each other. It was awesome. You want people to remember it. Do you think that your significant other would appreciate you proposing when you've just taken a dump in an airplane toilet? A question. It's for everybody on the most interactive sports talk show in Houston. This went viral. The man went up to the bathroom as his lady goes into the bathroom, and he is just kneeling outside. The entire flight is in on it, so it's kind of cool. Like, it's complete strangers that are seeing you walk out of the bathroom after you probably dropped actual bombs. So, a brown falls from the sky and you gets a little velocity going. I don't know. It might fall to the ground like that meteor, in quotation marks, that if you've seen the movie Joe Dirt, you know what I'm talking about. But he's standing outside. The entire flight is waiting for her to step outside of the bathroom. He's just getting ready for the proposal. I mean, she's in there a while, and I know ladies take their time in the bathroom. But as she comes out, she sees it. She covers her mouth. There are signs up there that say, "Will you marry me?" And look, it seems like she accepted it. And here's the thing. There was nowhere to run. So I don't know if this wedding, this engagement was one that was made in duress. It's not like you could, if you're going to jump out the emergency exit, like you're going to die. There's no parachute here. This isn't a Mission Impossible movie or the first episode of 24. Like, there's nowhere to go. So, but he proposes. She accepts. She was in a toilet taking a dump. Like, I want to know if the smell was still in the air when she came out. And she accepted it, but we got to raise the standards here. There's enough people that propose at sporting events, and that boggles my mind too. Look, I'm not being sexist here. I know I'm not. There are some women who love sports. If she loves this, then okay, that might be a fun place to propose. But I would say, for the most part, a sporting event, like, say, I don't know, a game at NRG Stadium, a stadium in the middle of nowhere with what looks like a genital wart in the Astrodome right next to it, that ain't it. Minute Maid Park, okay, maybe if the Astros had just won the World Series, I'll give you a pass. Are you proposing at Minute Maid Park? Are you really doing that? Like, I feel like I should have primo nocta to steal your lady if she's attractive enough. Does that sound bad? Sean's laughing. Whatever, man.
That does sound bad.
Why? If you're proposing, you're not a serious person. If you're proposing at a sporting event.
Unless you're literally Carlos Correa, you can't get away with it. Carlos Correa, after winning a World Series, can get away with it.
Well, see, yes, he won.
You in Section 305 can't.
Who was that running back? Ian Johnson for Boise State after the
game-winning touchdown
hook
to
and ladder.
Beat Oklahoma.
Right. Like, that is allowed. But if you're watching the game and you're in the 300 level, reassess. Reassess the choice. And I know there's some people listening right now and they're thinking to themselves, Paul, you're being a dick. Hey, there's no way that my wife, who said yes to my engagement, is unhappy about it. Are you sure? Are you sure? I think proposing at a sporting event is it's not good. It's not. You should be rejected on the spot if you're proposing at a sporting event. You should. You are, for the most part, I would imagine, doing it in a place that you love as opposed to a place that she loves. That's the big thing. It's supposed to be about her or the significant other. Whoever does the proposing, it's about the person receiving the proposal. You want to do something big. Sporting event? is slightly better than when you're walking out of an airplane toilet after dropping a bomb in there. But it's not like one of those, ones that TSA is going to get involved in. I mean, like, just you're stinking the back of the plane up. The last thing I'd want after just having done that is for someone to drop on one knee and say, like, hey, honey, ooh, what did you have today? Will you marry me? Ooh, honey, you need some Tums too with this ring?
Yeah, was that the Airport Panda Express we just had? That's what I would love to know is the planning that goes into this. Like, he has to know that she's gonna have to drop a deuce on a plane, and so he has to put, like, that's his plan revolves around, I need her in the bathroom for some amount of time in order to orchestrate this. Because, yeah, I imagine these are just strangers filling the plane. And so he has to, like, get up, and that's, the door closes, locks behind, and he has to get up. All right, guys, here's the situation. But you also have to kind of keep it down. So you have to whisper, there's a game of telephone happening. You're handing people pieces of paper that say, will you marry me?
You're talking to other people on an airplane, which is also psycho behavior.
This is insane.
That is psycho behavior to talk to anybody else on a flight. Shut up and don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Nope, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see your feet. Just leave me the F alone. I don't want to talk to you. And this guy's going up and down the aisle. Hey, guys, I'm proposing to my girlfriend if she comes out of the bathroom. My God, dude. Like, unless you're about to go to the greatest place ever, and then the next week is going to be an engagement party, which it could be.
But then just propose there.
Yes.
That's where this whole thing falls apart.
Not in the back of a Spirit Airlines flight after your wife has just done something that girls allegedly do not do.
Also, way too many people videoing in this video that I'm watching. Like, everyone in the plane is video things. Like
because
this
they're going to make fun of it to their friends later.
Yeah, I was there. Look, see?
OG from H-Town is commenting twitch.tv/ESPN975. Hold up. What does Paul know about proposing? Tell us all about the time you did it, Paul. Do you know how many times I've been involved in my friends proposing and how awesome those proposals have been? I've helped out in these situations. I've been to a lot of cool ones, okay? And I'm not saying everybody has the means to do it, but you have the means to do it at a better spot than at a bleeping Astros game when you're up at the 500 level after a couple of $40 margaritas having the stones to propose to your lady outside of the Hornitos bar, or on top of that, when she's just dropped the kids off on a plane in the back of it. You're not even in first class, for Christ's sake. Like, come on. We're better than this, people. We are better than this. Paul Galancho, ESPN 97.5, 92.5, OG from H. Propose first, then critique. No, I don't want to get married. I don't really want to get married. I don't want to buy a ring. F that. But I will roast other people for bad proposals. And just because you proposed at a Sugarland Skeeters game is no reason to get mad at me for highlighting the brutal, honest truth. Your proposal sucked, and your wife is probably upset with you still about it and holds that resentment, and she's going to bring it up 7 years from now when you get into an argument over something really trivial. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when she tells you that the proposal at the Houston Aeros game in a half-empty stadium was a terrible idea. It's going to hurt, but it's going to happen. It's going to get brought up at some point.